The Willamette Valley is home to professional basketball in Albany, Oregon, and in year 3, the Jaguars are poised for their biggest season yet. The Willamette Valley Jaguars are your local professional basketball team, competing across the western United States, representing the Willamette Valley region in the Basketball League, or TBL. The Jaguars roster is composed of players from across the country, grinding to live out their dreams of playing professional basketball. Every episode, we take you behind the scenes on the latest updates on the team, breaking down performances throughout the season, and interviewing coaches, players, and team executives. Tune in for special episodes to hear from the team's community partners, as well as exclusive interviews with city and state officials who support the Jaguars throughout the season. This is Jaguars Beyond the Baseline. What's up, everybody? I'm Isaac Doobie, your host today, to start off the 2026 season of Jags Beyond the Baseline. I've got some very special guests today. Our co-host today is Devlin Christensen. I'm joined by two Jaguars players, Brandon Suttles and Kevin Fletcher. It's an honor to have you guys on. I'm super excited for this season, first of all. This is really exciting year of, it feels like a lot of growth and a lot of work in the off season that's gone into just preparing. First of all, just how you guys doing? Great to see you today.
Oh, good. I'm good. I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm good. You guys came straight from Albany, straight from practice.
Yes.
What time did practice start?
7 o'clock.
7.
6:45 maybe. We got to be there a little early, but we start at 7 o'clock.
You guys used to getting up that early because you guys have been doing this? It feels like a few weeks between like training camp. You guys had really early practice.
Yeah.
Are you guys
Definitely
used to it?
Yeah, used to it now, but it's still
tough.
Still tough
getting
to
up
just
that
roll
early.
out of bed every time.
Well, thank you guys for being here. Super excited for the season. Super excited to get to talk to you guys and have you guys on. I want to start by talking about this first game of the season. The season opener was in Mattawa, Washington against the Grand County Red Tails. Pretty strong start for you guys. You guys went up 20-13 in that first quarter. Red Tails took the lead in the second quarter and held it the entire way, but you did make it a 1-point game in the fourth quarter. I'm curious, like, what were your guys' just general takeaways from competing in that game, playing in that game, and how you felt your individual performances were?
It kind of showed us as a team what we need to work on, and then like individually the same, because it's like things that we should have done or could have done at times where we didn't, and it's just like it was an eye opener for us because we came into it thinking like we're good, we'll be good. And it showed that we are good, but we got to be better. Like, we got to be great.
Yeah. So my takeaways from that, we've been practicing with each other, but that was technically our first time really playing with each other, like certain lineups, because in practice we usually have a 5, go against another 5. So it was our first time really playing with everybody, like in different lineups you didn't know who you was going to be in with. So, and we still competed, but yeah, our turnovers was the biggest thing. We can easily, those are easy fixes. We just play smarter, be stronger with the ball. And individually, yeah, we just got to make more shots and just play together a little bit more. That's it. We'll be good.
Is there a plan for the viewers at home or the listeners at home? There were 32 turnovers in that game, which was a lot. Is there a plan to limit the mistakes going forward that you guys have talked about this week? I know you guys watched film together on Sunday.
Yeah.
Is there a plan to fix this?
We talked about it a lot Sunday, and then we applied it a lot at practice today, just being more like careful with what we're doing with the ball, like value in every possession, and like the less is more in basketball. So less dribbles is a lot more movement for offense. Passing is better than trying to dribble through everything. So we did a lot of that today. We did a lot of stuff with no dribbles, 1 dribble, 2 dribbles. So we're working on taking care of the ball this week.
Well said, Brandon. I'm going to piggyback off him. Yeah. So our turnovers mainly were coming from just being rushed, like being sped up. They had length, so they were getting in the passing lanes and we weren't ball faking. we weren't ball faking. We were just basically just throwing it to them. But all that means is we just got to slow down and just be better with the ball coming up. And we definitely will never have that many turnovers again, or we will have to retire.
Pretty early.
Yeah, so obviously turnovers kind of jump off the stat sheet, but another thing that I kind of noticed, especially in the fourth quarter, is that like it's not going to happen every game, but free throws were kind of a struggle. 13 missed free throws. Definitely, you know.
Was that just between us two, or is that like
No,
No.
me and you missed 11 together.
okay?
13 across the board in a 12-point loss. Like, obviously, you can't be perfect every game, but that's definitely going to sting. So,
Yep.
you know, obviously you're going to be shooting free throws like, every day you're practicing, but is there some sort of, like, is that sticking with you guys?
It will, but it'll go away because it's like it's not really. I think a lot of the free throws we shot in the game were like rushed. Like it wasn't like we got up there and took our time. We get 10 seconds to shoot, and myself personally, I got up there and was rushing, and I knew that's what it was. Like even right after the game, I'm getting phone calls. I'm talking to my family. I'm like, yeah, I rushed every free throw. They're like, yeah, we seen you. You didn't even leave your hand up. You didn't follow through. You didn't stay in there. You just let it go and backed up like you knew you missed. So shooting a lot of free throws and just getting a lot more shots up will help with that, is what I think.
One thing that stood out to me watching, especially that first quarter, and looking at the stat sheet too, Jarian actually led you guys in assists, 4. Felt like also when you got the ball to him in the paint that he kind of opened some things up in the passing lanes too, because they would need to double team him, and then a cut to the basket would open someone else up. What kind of player is he? We haven't really like talked to him or seen him much because this is his first year on the team and he just played in his first game. Like, what kind of player is he on the court, off the court? And give us a little insight into who Jarian Henry is.
In my opinion, on the court, very unpredictable in a good way, though. Like, you don't know if he's going to pass it. You don't know if he's going to turn and shoot. You don't know if he's going to turn and try and take you off the dribble. So it's good for us because it puts teams in bad position because they don't know what to do. And it helps us just, like, being ready whenever. Being ready to cut, being ready to catch the passes, being ready to crash if he go up, hoping he make it. If not, we all come and help him. Just like if we go, we expecting him to come help us. He expecting us to come help him in those aspects.
Yeah, he's, in my opinion, he's a pass first big, so it's kind of the easiest big to play with. So like if you get it in the post, he's gonna be looking to pass. He's gonna be looking for it. So back doors, move without the ball, you get easy layups. So that's one of the easiest bigs to play with. So in my opinion, he was a great pickup for us.
And another addition to your guys' team this year is Preston, who played with the Capitals. I'm not exactly sure how long. I know it was a couple years.
It was a couple years. I don't know exactly how many either.
Probably 2 or 3 years. And he led your guys' team in scoring. And from what I've seen throughout training camp, throughout practices, he's also a pretty vocal leader for you guys. What kind of addition has he been as a player on and off the court?
It's a good addition for us because he takes some of the pressure off of other scorers and ball handlers because they got to send somebody to him, and they're probably going to have to send help. So he brings a lot of attention to himself, and it's easy to kick out of that. And if he doesn't kick it out, it's easy for him to go and get a bucket out of that too. So it puts a lot of people at disadvantages because he is good, and he knows how to play basketball. He's a great basketball player.
Yeah, and as you guys are kind of building your team chemistry and figuring out, who's going to take the majority of the shots. When he only took 12 shots and finishes the game with 25 points, and he was 8 for 8 at the free throw line, like what kind of relief does that, provide other scorers on the court?
It's a lot of relief because we know that if stuff breaking down, we just try to get it to P and be like, yo, go make something happen. Like, then we'll go off you. Then we know if he reliable at the line. So close games. If we're in the bonus or something, we need them fouls to go to the line. We know P gonna go up there and knock him down. So P's a good player. He's perfect for our team.
It sounded like from what I heard from Mary, but also I saw this on Instagram, that you guys watched film together on Sunday and sort of broke down the game, rewatched it. What did you guys take away from that? Like watching it together, of just like things to work on, things to improve on, things you guys did well, just some general takeaways from that.
I think watching it together helped us a lot with, like, how we would communicate in the games. Like, getting to sit down and see it, and we all get to talk about it at the same time. It's like, okay, when somebody says something to me in the game, they're probably right. Like, even if you don't think they're right, they're probably right. They're helping. That there is a coaching moment from a player. That's a thing. Like, as a player, you got to get used to people that you're playing with coaching you and your coaches, because the coaches aren't on the court. They don't see what's happening. So when we all sat down and watch it, we can talk about it with the coaches, and then the coaches are pretty much saying the same thing we're saying in the games. So it's helping everybody get a better understanding of where each other is coming from when we're talking about certain things.
And it was a big help because for the stuff we can't see on the court, it shows us on film. Like, because realistically, even though you're on the court, you're not going to be able to see everything that's happening. That's all around, like, what's going on in the rotations and stuff. So it was good to see, like, when people were out of spots and where we were supposed to be, and we could talk about, like, how we'd be better going forward. So it was a good thing to watch film together. It was a good experience.
Anything to add, Devlin, on the recap of the game?
I'm kind of just curious, like, going a little bit towards back into the off season with how the exhibition game went, and obviously that being such a big community builder and opportunity to reach out to the fans and independents in Monmouth. But obviously you're not playing against fellow professionals, and it's not that same high level of competition. But what was that like to have that first opportunity all on the court together, and what advantages do you think that sort of scrimmage gave you guys in that first game?
I think it helped us it helped us figure each other out a little bit, to figure out what each player likes, where they like to get the ball, where they like to operate from, how they pass the ball, how they expect you to cut, where they expect you to be. Like, it was kind of like a better version of practice is what I say. It's like a more intense practice, that exhibition game, because we've never seen them, they've never seen us. So it's almost like walking into a game, but it wasn't the same level of professional players when we walked into that game. And I think that was good for us because it showed us what we needed to work on. And then we go into our first game, and then we see more of what we need to work on. So this week we put all of that together from the exhibition, the first game, and then we come out and do better.
Yeah, I agree with that, honestly. I feel like that exhibition, it really gave us, like, getting up and down in a game setting, like, because practice only can replicate so much. So getting up and down with the ref in our jerseys, seeing how everybody play under the lights, it was a great experience. Even though we were playing against the first responders and stuff, but it was still a good experience to get out there together and, like, see each other on that court together for real for the first time.
I think I want to shift the conversation away from this season because it's going to be a long season. Mm-hmm. There's going to be a lot to talk about. There's a lot of new too with the conference, with most teams. I think every team in the conference now, in the Western Conference, is a new team because of the shift. Yeah. All the teams that moved to the USBL.
I think it's just us and Great Falls.
Right. Yeah. And yes, Great Falls. That was the one team. I want to talk about the off season a little bit because it's been a long off season. What do you guys enjoy doing in the off season that kind of allow you guys to reset and come here and put your best on the floor for 3 months?
You go first.
Bowling.
Okay.
So,
okay.
In Arizona, me and my family, we joined the bowling league for the first time like a year or two ago. So we've been in the bowling league like back-to-back years. So I got my own ball. I got my shoes. Well, I got 2 balls now. So, yeah, I think my average when I ended the league was probably about a 170, and that was our first time. My career high is a 242. So in the off season, in the off season, I love bowling.
Okay,
I love bowling.
All right. Brandon,
my off season is a little bit of everything. I'm moving around a lot, coaching basketball, playing basketball, working, fishing, hiking. I've been living in Vegas.
You went fishing one time.
I went fishing a couple times.
No,
in the
you
off season.
didn't. He's capped.
I'm living. I'm from Michigan. I fish in Michigan. So yeah, just really anything. I like to be outside. So
Tell him, show you a picture of him fishing.
Really?
I didn't take my phone.
Exactly. See, he didn't take his phone.
I don't have signal in here. You think I have signal on the lake? Come on, man. Pretty much anything though. I'm doing everything I can. I go to concerts, that type of stuff.
Okay. What does off-season training look like for players in the basketball league? Like, what do you guys do to stay in shape at at this level, particularly where like you guys obviously have to have like a job during the off season because competing in TBL doesn't pay you enough to, you know, just do basketball full time.
Right.
Yeah, so believe it or not, my conditioning is with the JV girls basketball team that I coach. I practice with them every day when I'm there. But I make them run. I run with them. I'm doing everything they do. Because I tell them if I'm expecting them to do it, I should be able to do it, especially at the level that I play at. And then I play basketball with my brothers almost every day because we still trying to figure out. Well, they're still trying to figure out who's the best in the family, and I've showed them that it's me. So we still got to play often so they know. But
So my off-season workout. So in Arizona, it'd be me, my cousin Miles, shout out Miles, and our man's B Wood, Brandon Wood, shout out B Wood too. We go to the gym every night, and we go hard for about an hour, 30 minutes. A lot of shots, a lot of moving with the ball, dribbling, and we'll play some ones, but that's like every night. That's our conditioning. And then we go to hoop runs, 5-on-5 hoop runs. So that's majority of our conditioning in the off season. That's exactly it. That's how my life in Arizona be.
So both of you have been with the organization since the first year, or you guys, Kevin, you didn't play for the team last year.
Yeah, no.
But you played for them the first year, so you know what it was like in the very beginning. I'm curious, is there a moment this offseason that you thought like things would be different, or maybe something that you thought that kind of drew you to come back for this third season with this team for either of you?
Yeah, you go first.
I think the way the end of last season went in Summer League for me, when we went to Vegas for Summer League, well, when everybody came to Vegas, they came to see me in Vegas. It wasn't just for Summer League. Everybody came to visit me because that's where I live. But the ending of last season and, like, the conversations that were had and then going into Summer League, that's what really, like, oh, yeah, I'm going back. I'm definitely going back. Like, it wasn't a question. They didn't have to call and ask me. I think I told Coach Mary in the hotel before she left. I think, like, the day before she left, I told her, like, yeah, I'll be back. She was like, you are? I said, yeah, I'll be back. Summer League, that showed me that this was where I wanted to be.
Okay, so for me, it was him. So he was telling me, yo, like, they doing stuff different. Like, it's new management. Like, everything gonna be different. So I'm like, all right. I'm like, I'll come back if I didn't know Coach Mary at all. Only person I knew was Coach Jordan. I didn't even know Kaylee before then. So I was talking to Jordan. I'm like, yo, B talking saying I should come back. So, I'm about to just send my film to, like, I'm gonna send my film to you. Then you just show, like, Coach Mary and Kaylee and see if, I could come to, like, training camp and stuff. So I got an invite to training camp. Then I came to training camp, made the team, and I'm here.
Y'all see what happened when you trust me? Trust.
Is there anything that stands out to you that's obviously it's new management and it's been run very differently from previous years, but is there anything like specifically that stands out to you about this off season compared to previous off seasons?
How much we, like, stayed in contact in the off season. If I could show you, I would, but I think I talked to Kaylee, our GM, Coach Jordan, and Coach Mary almost every week in the off season. Like, whether it was about how I'm doing, how they doing, how I feel about coming into the season, like things I'm looking forward to, or what kind of, like, what my role would be, what they expect out of me, all that type of stuff. But it was every week. Like, that was enough to show me that this was where they wanted me to be just as much as I wanted to be here. So it was like, it just went hand in hand.
So my offseason, well, I wasn't in contact with nobody besides him and Jordan.
Right.
But I talk to him every day, basically. He always calls me when I'm minding my business, playing the game. I look at my phone, I'm like, oh, it's B. But he don't be talking about nothing. But, yeah, I was talking to B every day. But he was saying, like, he was talking to Jordan.
Oh.
He said he was talking to Jordan and all them every single day. So he was like, yeah, it's gonna be ran different. So I'm like, all right, bet, cool. I'm going to prepare to, try to come back. Yeah.
It goes back to trusting me.
That's how it went.
Maybe you need to be the assistant GM, Brandon.
Nah, that's too
Let
much.
Kaylee do all that. Now,
Shout out Kaylee. She's doing a great job at
Let
what
her
she's
grind.
doing. She got it. I can't do all that.
Brandon, how did you find out about the Jaguars and end up here in the first year with the team?
I don't really want to give him a shout out because he played for a team we got to play against. But I'll just say it's G. Boykins.
Yes. Yeah.
I met him a couple of years back, and he told me about the head coach that we were supposed to have out here the first year. And he was like, yeah, I told him about you. Just book your flight. I'm like, what? He's like, I told the coach about you. Just book your flight, come to training camp. I'm like, what day? He's like, who's running it? What's going on? I didn't know anything because any other team I played for, I went to a tryout or I went to a workout, and it was like, okay, I went to the draft, and it was like, all right, cool, that's where I'm going. Completely different. So I was like, all right, G, I'm going to come out here with you.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got here, and I was just like, all right, we're here, let's do it. Like, I didn't really hear anything about the team. Once I talked to G and he told me about it, it was like, okay, then I talked to the coaches and I talked to, like, the general managers and stuff, and it was like, all right, cool, you know, it sounded pretty good. I got my flight, I'll be there. And then it was like, I can't leave. I just keep coming back.
So, in my case, I actually saw a tryout on Instagram, and I told my dad, I'm like, it's not that far. Like, you want to go out here so I can go to the tryout? And he was like, yeah, come on. So we flew out here. I did the tryout. I did one day. It was a 2-day trial. I did the first day. They told me just come to training camp. Like, I said, just come to training camp. And that's how I found out about – that was the first time ever even thinking about going to Oregon at all. I'm like, what's in Oregon? Like, so, yeah, I came out here, did that, then went to training camp, got on the team. Then now we're here again.
Because you had from what I've seen online, you had no prior TBL experience.
That was my first TBL experience. Yeah.
Right. You glad you stuck
yeah,
with it?
I'm glad. Yeah, I'm glad I picked the Jags.
And where did you spend last year?
So I went to the BSL draft. For the BSL, I got drafted to the Pontiac team, and it didn't work out because I didn't live there, so they didn't have like housing and stuff. So last year I just didn't play anywhere. I just worked out.
Gotcha. Okay. And it sounds like Brandon drew you back.
Yeah. He told me just come back here because I was probably just gonna go to the draft and go to the team and hopefully get drafted. But he told me just try to focus on coming here. So yeah, that's what I did.
How's it felt to be back?
It's good. It's great. I'm enjoying my time here.
Okay. Cool. Great.
Trust B.
Just
That's what I'm
just
trying to
trust
tell
him.
y'all.
I
Just
guess.
trust him. Right. Brandon, what do you do to train? I mean, you said you train with the JV team, but is there anything you do specifically to train your athleticism? Because I think you're one of the more you're one of the more athletic TBL players I've seen.
Yeah.
Oh no.
His answer about to be terrible.
Oh no. Any pylos? Anything like that? No. Wow.
No. Sadly, I don't have a recipe for y'all.
Just born with bounce.
Like
Walking, riding the bike, running, jumping. I broke both my ankles though, so I had to get back right. That's the most workout I did, but I'm getting it together now. I'm working out more. I got some new stuff to show y'all when the time comes.
he's cheating. He has metal ankles.
I got some new stuff to show y'all. I've been working out. Kev can jump too, so he's been teaching me a little something.
I can't jump compared to him.
So you don't have any particular like vertical workout. I mean, I feel like you're probably one of, if not like the bounciest dude on the team. There's nothing that you do to emphasize that specifically.
Just keep jumping, honestly. That's the best thing I got for you. I just keep trying. That's how I started dunking, was just trying.
Well, I actually have leg workouts because some of us, don't. We actually have to work out our lower half. So a lot of calisthenics, like one leg squats, pistol squats, Bulgarian squats, step ups.
Mm-hmm.
I do step ups and calf raises.
Box jumps, calf raises.
Yeah.
Those you can do those, and I'm not saying you're gonna get his bounce, but you're definitely gonna see results.
I do some box jumps, some step ups, calf raises.
Never seen him do a box jump.
I was about to do it at Janine Gym the other day.
About to do it.
But the box was to my shoulders. We was about to test Max Vert in there. I couldn't do that. It was recovery.
Brandon, were your parents really athletic? at all?
If I'm being completely honest, I don't know if my mom ever played a sport. So I don't think she was very athletic. I heard stories about my dad, but I never seen him do it. So I always told him, if you can't show me, you can't do it. So.
Do you guys when was the first time you guys dunked? Like, how old were you when you first punched?
I was in 12th grade, so I was like,
That was late.
16.
Oh my God, you were about to graduate.
I didn't have bounce. What do you want me to do?
My first dunk was my freshman year. My first in-game dunk was my sophomore year of high school. I had a fast break. I dunked, and I came out like I had 30. I think I only had 6 points that game, but I just didn't want to play. I felt like that was all I needed to do, and I was done.
I was trying to touch backboard in 9th grade, and he said he was dunking. So
It's all right, bro. You can windmill now. 360 too. You got it.
Well, we old now. We older now.
Well, no, we going down.
Well, you guys got a pretty exciting game coming up. Got your home opener
I can't wait.
against the Tri-City Sun Devils. I can't wait either.
Yeah.
And they also started the year with a loss to Grand. I can't. It's too early.
Grant County Red Tails.
Grand County Red Tails, but they lost by 43. You guys only lost by 12. What do you guys know about them? You guys know anything about them?
I watched a little bit of their game. They're a newer team. I don't know any specifics on anybody. I know they're big. It's kind of like he's good. He can shoot the ball a little bit. He's a little decent. I won't say he's none of us or anything, but he's all right. You know, everybody is in this league for a reason. So we just have to show them the reason why we're the better team in this league on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
I have no knowledge of them.
Great.
At all.
We're gonna watch film. I got a projector in my room. We're gonna watch film this week, so we know a little something.
What are you guys most excited about for the home opener?
The crowd.
The crowd. I on media day, I told y'all 2 favorite days.
Mm-hmm.
Media day number 2, home opener number 1. I can't wait to see all the people that's there.
Right. And from what Mary said, sounds like we're expecting a pretty big turnout.
I can't wait.
It's gonna be nice.
You guys bringing any special guests? Anybody particular gonna be there? You gotta put on a show for anybody?
Hopefully everybody that came to the gate. Everybody from the gate. That's why I want to be there. It was somebody at the gate. They never told me their name, but they told me I was their favorite player, so I need them to be there.
You talking about the little kid?
Yeah. I don't remember who it was. I remember his face. And they said I had drip too. So
Well, all the kids loved my shirt, so I guess I might have to wear another anime shirt.
we gotta bring the heat
I
with the
gotta wear
shirt.
another anime shirt to the game.
That's cool, yeah.
Back to the exhibition game a little bit. You know, a lot of kids there, and I felt like it was pretty obvious the impact like you guys had on them, and they seemed super excited about it. And you know, it's not something that they get to see a ton in Independence and Monmouth. So kind of what was that like off the court connection like?
Oh, it was
with all the
amazing.
fans?
It was amazing because my whole like reason for this is for people that don't get to go and see the big games. Like Portland, an hour away, but I know a lot of them, their parents not driving them to Portland to watch a game. They don't want to do that. So you come about 32, 33 minutes down the street, Lynn Benton, you get to see us. And we practice right in the neighborhood so they can come see us there.
My signing autographs is probably my favorite thing ever to do involving basketball. Like, I will sit out there and sign a hour worth of autographs if they want me to. Like, signing autographs is just so cool to me. Like, and taking pictures with fans, like, that's my favorite part about like all of this.
Anything else you guys looking forward to in the home opener, or just maybe after? Because you guys have the home game on Friday, and then
Man, then we got to drive out there the next day.
Yeah, it's Saturday, so you guys got a drive out.
We got a little trip on us, but you know we expecting to end this weekend 2-0. That's all I'm really worried about.
Right.
Being better this week.
I'm ready for us to win and get something good to eat afterwards since we won. That's what I want to do.
Heck yeah. I'm hoping you guys have the food truck that was out in Corvallis last year.
Oh, yes.
It had the mac and cheese and the
Yes.
brisket mac
Oh,
and cheese.
my
and
God, I was so
barbecue
mad.
mac and cheese.
I didn't get none
Oh,
last
we have
year.
to win. We have to win.
But
oh my
if
God.
they get the food truck back out there,
So it'll be there like after the game.
It'll probably be like,
There's got to be something.
it'll be there until a certain point, but we could probably get an order in there.
Yeah, just
I'll
put an order
the
in
game
it.
if we got
Put
to.
an order in at half or something.
Yeah.
I'll go out
Before
there.
they pack up.
I'll
You gotta win,
see
though.
I'll see if
Yo,
it's okay with Coach
100%.
Mary, but I'll go out at halftime, take a picture with the food truck with my jersey
Right.
on if I can.
Shout out to the owners of that food truck. I'm not remembering the name of the food truck.
I don't remember the name right now either, but I know it was good.
Which I feel bad about. But
We'll find you and I'll tag you on Instagram.
Right.
Don't worry.
hopefully you can get some barbecue chicken mac and cheese. At
Oh
the,
my God, it sounds.
Oh yeah, that sounds good. And shout out to Yang's in Independence, Oregon.
Shout out Yangs.
We love y'all food. We just had it yesterday.
All right, y'all. It's been a pleasure.
Oh,
Appreciate
thank
you
you.
guys.
It's been a pleasure.
taking
Thank you
it-
for having
My
us,
first
man.
podcast ever.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
amazing.
Appreciate you guys
We're
taking
gonna,
the drive
we're gonna
down.
start doing this at home, man. We're gonna set up some cameras. I'm gonna get us a little
Oh,
microphone.
we're
We're
gonna
gonna podcast. at the house.
podcast?
Yeah,
What's
we're
the
gonna be
name?
like Paul George.
What's the name gonna be?
K and B. I don't know. What do you want it to be?
Now we need
Jags
to
be on the doorstep.
we can do that. Jags be on the doorstep, so we have to do it outside.
No, we're gonna do
No,
it inside,
like-
like inside the door.
Like
What's up with you?
inside the doorstep.
In our
'Cause-
house.
'cause
Oh,
This is
okay,
beyond
okay.
the baseline, so this is once we leave the gym.
This is beyond the baseline.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is beyond the baseline after we leave, and the one at home would be Jack's in the door. Oh,
Now you picking up what you
yeah,
putting
I'm
down.
picking up what he putting down. I got you.
Yeah, man. Shout out to our teammates. I cannot name all of y'all, but
I will not name all of you.
I'm not gonna name anybody because then y'all gonna say I got favorites. But shout out to the whole team.
Shout
out to Coach Jordan.
Shout out Coach
Shout
Chuck.
out Kaylee. Shout out Coach
Shout out
Chuck.
Tone.
Coach Tone. Coach Mary.
Shout out Coach Mary too.
Kev shouted out his. Oh, we gotta play against the people. Kev shout out. Crazy. Miles. 0 buckets.
It's my cousin, man.
It's all right, Miles.
All right. Well, with Devlin Christensen and our guests, Kevin Fletcher and Brandon Suttles, I'm Isaac Doobie signing off on this episode of Jags Beyond the Baseline. See you Friday.
Mama, I love
Peace.
you.
Thanks for tuning in to this week's edition of Jaguars Beyond the Baseline. If you want to find out more about the Jaguars, you can go to their website at wvjags.com or follow them on their social channels at wvjags or search for Willamette Valley Jaguars online.